So yeah, I am getting my tattoos removed via laser. Personally, I just have wanted this for a while. I just never had the time to prioritize it. Hey Atlas. But now I do. So I kind of wanted to just... Okay. What are you doing? He wanted a little cameo. I wanted to document my journey just because I feel like when I was doing a lot of research, I saw a ton of people on Reddit, but when I looked for like YouTube videos, I didn't see too many. So I just thought I would make this journey not only for myself to see my progress, but also for those who are looking for it, I guess. So I'm going to Inkless. I found them on Reddit when I went down a rabbit hole, but I had a really long intake meeting with the owner and I feel really confident after speaking with him. He was very transparent with me about everything. So I'll let you guys know how that goes tomorrow. It'll probably take me a year and a half long to like fully remove the pigment, but you never really know. That's just an estimate. And then a little bit of backstory. I'm currently 26. I first started getting tattoos when I was 18 and I went a little crazy because both my parents had tattoos and I just wanted to copy them. So literally, I remember as soon as I turned 18, I got my first tattoo and then it just became an addiction after that. And now I have a half sleeve, which I don't hate all of my tattoos. I actually love them. There are just a number of reasons why I don't want them. So like placement, quality, size. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm actually not getting rid of all of it though. I'm gonna keep the butterfly and 444, which I'll insert a photo. But I'm getting rid of everything else because I think the main reason is quality. Some of these are really nice and then others are not. And I guess I'll give you a close-up right now. The face on this tiger, it's actually quite ridiculous. Like, I know that I'm at fault too because I should have saw that and been like, doesn't look good. But I didn't do that. I was just so excited, really wanted tattoos. I was just like, yep, gorgeous, go ahead. And got these. So now we're dealing with the aftermath. Which I don't mind, like I think this is a lesson learned. I'm also gonna bring you guys along for the aftercare. I've heard of people getting like blisters and stuff, so I'm just curious to see how my skin's gonna react. But yeah, wish me luck. It's the day after. I actually recorded a little bit of the session yesterday, but I didn't record after because I was in so much pain. But I kind of want to talk about my experience in sections. I do have a lot of comments and they're all positive, so I just kind of want to break it up. So I want to start off with the establishment. It's actually located inside a tattoo shop, which is so nice. Everybody in there, like the staff for the tattoo shop, was so friendly, and Vanessa, my laser tech, I think that's what they're called, I'm not sure, but she was also really lovely. My entire experience with her was a 10 out of 10. Jeff, the owner of Inkless, actually recommended her, and I'm just so happy with my experience with her. I came in extremely nervous and she noticed that, and so the entire time she made sure that I was comfortable and she kind of walked me through everything, so I think that helped a lot. But I really loved her. Also, when we were finished, she kept complimenting how well that I took that, and I'm not sure if she was saying it just to make me feel better, but I'm gonna believe that she meant it. So I'm actually really surprised, but I think it's due to how like nervous I was that she thought I wasn't gonna take it well, but I actually took it like a champ, so really happy about that. So I want to talk about pricing. This is not sponsored, but they're currently doing a deal right now where your first session is $100 despite how large the tattoo you're removing is. And that's the deal that I took. So my first session was $100 and I did my whole back, shoulder, and arm. I don't know how long this deal is gonna last, but your first session will be $100, and then after that they go by phone sizes. So mine essentially is basically 3 phones, which is their large, and that pricing is $400 per session. And then 2 phones, so for example if I just did my arm, 2 phones, that would be $300, and then a small, which is 1 phone, let's say if I was just getting rid of my tiger, that would be $200. So in the beginning, before I even booked my appointment, Jeff was really transparent about pricing because he knows that this can get expensive. They also have this 8-session guarantee where you do pay like the full price for your 8 sessions, and then after that, if any more sessions are needed, it's just $50 because they truly believe in the work that they do. A lot of laser removal companies, they don't care about their clients, all they care about is money. So that just adds on to how confident I feel in Inkless, so really happy about that. Next, I want to talk about preparation. So I actually didn't do much to prepare for this. I just made sure to stay hydrated the whole entire day, and then an hour before the session I took, I think, 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol. I really don't know if that helped or not, but I probably won't do it the next time. So now I want to get into pain level. I will say I think I psyched myself out too much. So I expected this pain to be like a 20 out of 10, but then when I finally went through the session, it actually was not that bad. Like, I will say it did hurt. I'm not saying it didn't hurt, but it's not as bad as what I expected it was gonna be. I also want to add that like the pain kind of varied depending on how dark the tattoo was and also the location. So in here, where obviously it's like a lot darker, it hurts so bad, and like this tail right here, that was like probably the most painful part. And then my shoulder, like this hurts so bad. That was really bad. I will say I did ask her to take maybe 2 or 3 breaks, but otherwise she helped me push through. Also, when I was doing my research, I was looking up how people would describe what the laser felt like. I didn't find much though, so I wanted to give like a description of what that felt like for me. In my opinion, it kind of felt like mosquito bites over and over really fast. I feel like it really is one of those moments where you just kind of have to go through it yourself, but again, it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, I swear. Still on the topic of pain, I would say the pain of the laser was not as terrible as the pain that I felt after. That, like, I actually was unwell. I was extremely sore, extremely swollen, extremely red, and it just stung really, really bad. That's why I didn't record after, because I just didn't have the energy to. I was like in so much pain, and I was icing it for the rest of the night. Anytime I would take the ice off, immediately it would hurt again. She told me to get home, lay in bed, and elevate the arm, but she said not above the heart. So I kind of just laid in bed with my arm on top of the pillow, and then I placed the ice pack on top of it, and then I would kind of rotate it to my back and then inner arm. I think this is what hurt the most, especially like the tail part. And now it's the next day. I don't feel the stinging pain anymore, but it is still extremely red and swollen and warm, but it doesn't hurt as bad as it did yesterday. Like, I haven't iced it and I don't think I'll need to. And then in terms of blisters, I haven't really blistered. I don't know if I will. I've seen on Reddit that people will develop blisters after a couple days, so maybe, I don't know, but so far really there's nothing. And then in terms of aftercare, right after she was finished, she was gonna put this balm on it. I think it was like vitamin E oil and coconut oil. I asked her not to put it on because I'm actually allergic to fruits, so I don't know if that was gonna affect my skin. I'm allergic to fruits by ingestion. I don't know how my body would react to like a coconut oil, but I didn't even want to test it out. So she recommended that I dry heal. She said for 48 hours, just wash it like I normally do in the shower, but don't put anything on after. And then she said after 48 hours I can start putting vitamin E oil on it. So overall, I would rate my experience definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm also really happy with the results. I'm already seeing the fading go away, so I'm really excited to see what this will look like in a couple weeks. As far as like the line work goes, I know that it's gonna take a couple sessions before I even see any progress on that. So fully understand that, but I'm actually just happy that I got started because I already see progress within the shading. So I know it's working. I'm definitely excited to get to my next session. So I'm spacing out my first and second session with like 8 weeks. And then after that, I will let you guys know. But yeah, I'm gonna track the progress and the fading with photos. Hopefully I remember. I'm gonna try my best, but I'm really excited. So I will post my update in 8 weeks.